What's up, Browns Nation? Are you ready to dive headfirst into the wildest quarterback chaos happening right now? Because, my friends, the Cleveland Browns are living through a full-blown soap opera in 2025, and I promise you, this video is going to keep you hooked from start to finish. So grab a beer, hit the couch, and let's talk about Dillon Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders, Joe Flacco, and Kenny Pickett, who are making the Dog Pound's heart race like never before. If you bleed orange and brown, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, because today we're breaking down this epic battle for control of our offense. And hey, drop a comment. Who do you think is going to come out as QB1 in September? Let's get talking, because the Dog Pound is a family. Look, if there's one thing the Cleveland Browns know how to do, it's keep us on the edge of our seats. And in 2025, our quarterback room is hotter than a tailgate grill before kickoff. We've got an insane battle going on between four guys who could change the course of our entire season: Dillon Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders, Joe Flacco, and Kenny Pickett. Each one brings a different flavor to the mix, and the result? A competition that's got us biting our nails like crazy. Let's start with the context, because the Dog Pound deserves the full scoop. The Browns have had a rough few years at the quarterback position, and in 2025, GM Andrew Berry decided it was time to shake things up. He brought in two explosive rookies in the draft, Gabriel and Sanders, and held on to two veterans, Flacco and Pickett, to create a survival of the fittest environment. It's like a reality show, but with more touchdowns and maybe just as much drama, or maybe even more. So let's meet the main characters in this saga and figure out why this battle is getting everyone fired up. And hey, Browns fans, start thinking, who do you want leading the charge against the Steelers in Week 1? Tell me in the comments. First up, let's talk about Dillon Gabriel, the guy who's been turning heads ever since he landed in Cleveland. Drafted in the 3rd round, 94th overall, of the 2025 NFL Draft, this kid from Oregon is straight fire. He may be small, 5'11", 201 or lbs, but he plays with the heart of a giant. In college, he shattered records, including becoming the all-time FBS leader in career passing touchdowns. Yeah, you heard that right. The dude is a touchdown machine. So, what makes Gabriel special? He's quick, smart, and has an arm that makes the football sing. At Oregon, he thrived in a balanced offense that mixed passing and running, which fits perfectly with Coach Kevin Stefanski's style. Picture this: Gabriel rolling out of the Sooner pocket and hitting Amari Cooper in the end zone? Chills, right? But hey, he's not flawless. Some scouts say he needs to improve his defensive reads, and his size might be a concern against those heavy AFC North D-lines. Still, the Browns made a bold move picking him, especially before Sanders, who we'll get to next. That tells us Andrew Berry sees something special here. Is Gabriel the future of the Dog Pound, or is he just a high-end backup? You decide, fans. Drop your take. QB1 or QB2? Now, hold on to your hearts, because Shedeur Sanders is the kind of player who makes us dream big. Drafted in the 5th round, 144th overall, he was the biggest surprise of the draft. Everyone expected him to go in the 1st round, but a historic drop landed him right in our lap. And man, what a gift. The son of the legendary Deion Sanders has that sparkle in his eye, that swagger that makes you believe he could be the guy. Sanders is a pure passer, with a strong arm and insane improvisation skills. At Colorado, he proved he could handle pressure, making clutch throws even with defenders in his face. He's perfect for the play-action Stefanski loves, and his connection with Travis Hunter, another ex-Colorado star now on our roster, could be electric. Imagine those two lighting it up at First Energy Stadium. Automatic touchdown. But it's not all sunshine. Sanders had some off-field concerns, like a few cocky interviews at the Combine, that made some teams hesitate. He also needs to improve his footwork and composure under pressure. But here's the thing, this guy is hungry to prove the 31 teams that passed on him wrong. And the coolest part? He's already winning over the city. Just the other day, he visited a school in Cleveland and said he wants to bring us a Super Bowl. That's the dog pound spirit. So tell me, do you think Sanders has what it takes to be our franchise QB, or is he going to need some time to adjust to the NFL? Drop your opinion down below. I want to hear what Browns Nation is thinking. Now, let's talk about a legend, Joe Flacco. At 40 years old, the guy's thinking about retirement, but he's still right in the mix for that QB1 spot. That's guts, my friends. Flacco made history with us in 2023, stepping in mid-season, going 4-1 as a starter, and leading the Browns to the playoffs. He earned Comeback Player of the Year, and the Dog Pound will never forget those epic games. Flacco brings experience and composure to the locker room. He's a Super Bowl champ with the Ravens in 2012, and he knows how to lead under pressure. In practice, he's like a mentor, always helping out the young guys. But let's be real. At 40, he doesn't have that elite arm anymore, and his mobility is basically zero. Against defenses like the Steelers or Ravens, that could be a problem. The big question is, does Flacco still have enough gas in the tank to be a starter? Or is he more of a mentor for the young guns Gabriel and Sanders? And here's the thing, with just a one-year deal, is this his final ride? I know the Dog Pound loves Flacco, so let me know. Do you want to see him start or pass the torch? And last, but definitely not least, we've got Kenny Pickett. Picked up in a trade with the Eagles, the former Steeler is hungry to prove he still belongs as a starter in the NFL. At 26, he's got experience, 25 starts in Pittsburgh, but never quite locked down that QB1 role. Now in Cleveland, he's got a golden opportunity. Pickett's mobile, protects the ball well, and has that instinct to make big plays. Andrew Berry says he believes in Pickett's potential, and the Browns system could bring out his best. But he's in a tough spot. With two promising rookies and a vet like Flacco, he's got to shine. Fast. If he doesn't stand out in training camp, he could end up as a backup or even off the roster. What do y'all think of Pickett? Does he deserve a legit shot at QB1, or is he just another guy passing through Cleveland? And hey, no hate. We're the Dog Pound, and we support our guys. Now for the million-dollar question, who will be the QB1 for the Cleveland Browns in 2025? Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry have made it clear. This is an open competition. No one has a guaranteed spot, and that's music to the Dog Pound's ears. We love a good battle, right? The odds from FanDuel right now, Joe Flacco, 1/116 Kenny. Pickett, plus 220 Shooter Sanders, plus 370 Dylan, Gabriel, plus 830, but honestly, those are just guesses. What really matters is performance. At rookie minicamp, May 9-11, training camp, and the preseason. And we know Stefanski loves guys who grind and play with heart. So who's hungrier? Gabriel with rookie fire, Sanders looking to silence the doubters, Flacco with his veteran poise, or Pickett fighting for his career? I want to hear from you. Drop a comment. Who's your QB1 and why? And hey, if you believe one of these guys is taking us to the Super Bowl, share this video with the Dog Pound fam. Let's make some noise, because Cleveland is coming hard in 2025. This QB battle isn't just about Week 1. It's about the future of this team. The Browns are building something special, and this competition shows we're not here to play around. Andrew Berry is betting on young talent, experience, and a fight for every snap. And that's the spirit of our city. Cleveland is all about grit, heart, and never backing down. And these 4 QBs are living that spirit. On top of that, the roster's looking stronger. We drafted guys like D.T. Mason Graham, L.B. Carson Schwesinger, and R.B. Quinshon Judkins, and our O-line is solid to protect whoever's under center. With Stefanski leading the way and new offensive coordinator Tommy Rees bringing fresh ideas, the Browns are ready to shake up the AFC North. So, let's unite, Browns fans. The Dog Pound isn't just a fan base. We're a family. Let's support these guys, bring the energy to the stadium, and show the NFL that Cleveland is where dreams come true. Who's with me? All right, Browns Nation, what do you think of this QB drama? Dylan Gabriel, Sheeter Sanders, Joe Flacco, and Kenny Pickett are all ready to battle and will be right there cheering every snap. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your crew. Let's grow this channel like we're growing our Super Bowl hopes. Comment below. Who's your QB1? Which 2025 game are you most hyped for? And if you've got any wild theories about how this season plays out, drop them. We read everything. Thanks, Dog Pound. See you in the next video. And until then, Browns,